try to practice some compassion with yourself and with the people that you live with, right? You don't have to resolve every issue right away. Sometimes that's not necessary. Sometimes what's necessary is to walk away and to take a time out and to calm down and to come back to the issue, you know, when you are calmer. I think in living in isolation, we definitely have to kind of put boundaries in place. You know, I think this is where structure and boundaries are important. You know, having a routine for yourself or your partner or your kids is super, super important. Respecting each other's privacy is also super important. You know, having time apart and not, you don't have to spend every single waking moment together. Yeah. But you know, the pandemic is kind of like a magnifying glass or an accelerator, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
on, like,
both
on relationships, on life in general.
yeah. On both good and bad things, right? So like, if you feel like, oh, I waited so long to marry this girl, and after the pandemic, I'm gonna marry this girl, you know, or I've waited so long to write a book, maybe that accelerates, you know, gives you more motivation. But it also is working the other way around, right? So I know in China, after the lockdown was lifted, you know, the divorce rates just spiked. I think, you know, really, really high, because what this pandemic does is that it really casts a spotlight on the cracks in the relationship, right?
Definitely.
So couples who have a good foundation of trust and respect are going to turn towards each other. They're going to be sources of strength for each other. But couples who have had deep-seated issues and have not looked at those issues for years and years, you know, for whatever reason, have been avoiding those issues are all going to come to the forefront because there's literally nowhere to hide.